Hello and welcome to the Sports Pitch Podcast, the NRL Round 1, Part 2 review. Preview. It's a preview
Ali.
of Round 1, the second part of Round 1. Vegas is done and dusted.
Thank God.
How are we today, fellas?
Oh, we are great.
Just straight out, I've been better.
Ali, just get a start.
Let's get right into it. All right. It is getting late. It's 20 to 12. All right. Roosters, Broncos. Only for you guys. All right. Roosters, Broncos. I'll go through the Roosters team list real quick. Got James Tedesco at fullback, Daniel Tupou, Mark.
Nawangana Tuase.
Robert Toya and Dominic Young, they make up the back line. You got Sandon Smith and Chad Townsend in the halves. Lindsay Collins, Connor Watson and Nafahu White make up the props or the forwards. Front line. Angus Crichton, Victor Radley and Nat Butcher make up the back row. You got Zach Docker-Clay, Siwa Wong, Blake Steep and Celesi Foketi on the bench. You got the Broncos, Reece Walsh, Selwyn Cobbo, Dean Mariner, Gemat Shibasaki. Not to be mistaken from the Shibasaki that played for the Knights.
Yeah, could be brothers, yeah.
Yeah, brothers, yeah, that's right. Jesse Arthurs. That makes up the back line. And you got Ben Hunt and Adam Reynolds in the halves. Wow.
Very well.
Then you got Patrick Carrigan, Corey Page, Payne Haas making up the front row. And Jack Gajewski, Jordan Ricky, Kobe Hetherington the back row. And then the interchange of Billy Walters, Corey Jensen, Xavier Willison and Brendan Piacora. What a lineup from the Broncos.
He's saying it with a bit of salt because he recorded 20 minutes of this podcast already and we had to do it again. Anyway, that's why there's a little bit of salt in there.
Forgot to turn on the audio.
Don't tell him that.
Hey, we're breaking the third wall.
We had an amazing little fucking film going on and things just happened, you know. But
Anyway.
yeah, solid game, not really. One-sided, very one-sided for me. I don't know about you guys.
I completely agree. I think it's
One-sided
really
game, clear, done and dusted.
Yep.
Would you say it like that? That's it?
I feel like it's clear as day that Broncos are going to put a number on it.
Yeah.
You will give no chance to the Roosters?
This is the weakest Rooster side we've seen since 20...
14?
Was it 14? Or 19?
It's the first time they're not going to make the 8 since 2014.
Literally.
Yeah. 2014?
Whenever they didn't.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was like Latrell's second ever year or first year.
Yes.
That's how long it's been since we looked at a Rooster side.
Which
and
is
went,
a fucking long time.
yeah, like...
You never really look at a Rooster side and be like, oh, they're going to be easy to beat.
Yeah,
Never. You
now
never do. And now you look at them like, oh, look, bring them on.
Cracker, got the boy.
Yeah, literally.
Which
Some people aren't going to be
pumped
happy with that one.
Well, I think they know. I think Roosters fans
It's
know.
hard not to know. If you've lost 8 or 9 of your main players,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, it's not even main players. It's like you lost the heartbeat of your team, man.
And it's
You've
the
lost
stars of the
majority.
whole comp.
You lost majority of your team,
Yeah, so it's going to be a rough year for them. If they can pull it off,
which I can't.
wow.
Which they won't.
I know they won't, but wow. If they beat the Broncos here, wow. I'll be so shocked.
Chad Townsend isn't winning in the game.
No.
Completely
But
agree.
considering Trent Robinson did not do any shopping for this year,
Yeah.
if he still can come out and make this team perform the way they have been performing in the past years,
Knight him.
give him the fucking coach of the year. Already.
Knight him.
If
he can
they
do
beat the
something with
Broncos,
this team.
give him the coach of the year.
Knight him,
Do
brother.
we think the Rooster supporters...
Are hopeful?
No, are they backing their team for the grand final this year?
No,
Or
I
do you
don't.
reckon-
I think a lot of them know that it's going to be a struggle.
I think they're struggling to back him for the top 8. Let alone
Yeah.
grand final.
Let us know. I would love to know.
Yeah, if you are a Roosters fan, I know we just gave them a bunch of shit. Let us know if you think your team
Surely you don't believe
can
he's
make
making
the 8
the
or
8.
push the 8.
Like,
There
he'll
was
be
a
right.
comment on one of our videos. I think it was our ladder
He
prediction.
he had him last.
He had them wooden
Yeah,
spooners.
most disappointing team.
Yeah, wooden spooners and most disappointing. So shout out to you, whoever that was.
Well, if
Is
you're
it a
going to
big
go
call?
anything off the
It was a big call.
Is
if
it a
you're
hot
gonna,
take?
no, if you're going to go anything off the trolls, you could see it.
They were the worst looking team in the trials by far.
You can see it.
Literally.
If
They
they
were.
come out like that, especially with Toya and Young defending next to each other, which I think is the most hopeless defensive combination I've ever seen.
Gone off trials.
Going off trolls, which
Yeah.
we don't usually do, but
Yeah.
we are now. Yeah,
Which you
if-
should
if-
never do because
no.
it always bites in us.
If it,
But
was, if it was me, I'm putting Billy Smith there, but that's just me.
it looked bad.
He's
He's
carrying
going.
an injury though.
And
Is
Yeah.
Billy Smith is always carrying an
Done
injury.
his hand.
That's true.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he's handy.
Oh my god, this
It's
guy.
handy.
He's handy.
How's he going with his other hand?
Oh, mate, it's handy.
It's handy to have another one.
But anyway, give us a scoreline.
Gosh.
I'm changing mine.
I got 30 to 10.
Uh,
Broncos all day.
Well, Broncos 46 to 6.
What did I got?
Relax, Ali.
No, well, I got 38-8. I don't
Yeah.
see where the points are going to come from. Chan Townsend's not going to give him any hope. If you kick it to Young, he's just going to drop it anyway. Where else are the points going to come from?
Tedesco.
Besides Tedesco, which he can't carry that whole team's problems on his shoulders.
When he does, he looks bad.
Katona Staggs, Elvin injury?
That doesn't really matter.
No, I'm just letting you guys know.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah, he got
His,
into the trials.
hamstring? No.
I can't remember what it was, but it was against the Dogs.
Yeah, it was against
It was
the
against
Dogs.
the Bulldogs. Anyway, yeah, so we think the Broncos is going to mop him. Move on to the Tigers versus Knights. This looks like a juicy matchup.
This is
Try
where the round.
first.
This is where the round properly starts.
Yes.
Yeah.
This right here. All right. We'll go through 1 through 17. Heath Mason, Sunira Taruva. Heath Mason replacing the injured during Buller. Sunira Taruva making his debut for the Tigers. Adam Dewey, Fatape and Jarrell Skelton make up the backline. Jarrell Skelton as well making his debut. Lachlan Galvin and Jerome Law in the halves. Wow.
I love to see it.
We're all excited to see it.
Had a little stroke there. All right. Terrell May, Talon De Silva and Whanua Pole. They play in the front line with Samuela Fainu, Alex Seyfarth and Alex Twal making up the back row. You've got Tristan Hope on the bench with Royce Hunt, Jack Bird and Sione Fainu. Then you got for the Knights, Kalen Ponga, James Schiller, Dane Gagai, Bradman Best and Greg Mazu.
What a back line.
Yeah, cracker.
It is a solid
I think Schiller is such an underrated signing. Not a lot of people have spoken about
Oh,
it.
he was on Gagai's side too.
Yeah, he looked
like
very good last year at Canberra.
Yeah.
I think he's going to look fantastic. In,
Even they sort of
in
fell
a
off
Knights
him a
jersey.
bit too.
Who's this?
The Raiders, no?
What do you mean?
Were they naming him every
No,
game?
no,
Yeah,
they
I think
weren't.
they fell off him as well.
Yeah,
but
they
he's
weren't.
actually a solid player.
He looks really good. But it was hard to take, what's his name, the winger from last year?
For who?
Jordan Rapana and
Savage.
Savage's spot.
Yeah.
And then you got Fletcher Sharp and Jack Cogger in the halves. I'm very excited to see Fletcher Sharp in the 5'8 jersey. Jacob Saifidi, Phoenix Crossland, and Leo Thompson in the front line with Dylan Lucas, Kai Pearce-Paul, and Tyson Frizzell making up the back row. Jaden Braley, Jack Hetherington, Brody Jones, and Matt Croker make up the bench. It's going to be an exciting game to watch.
It should be a very, very fun game. I feel like there's going to be points scored everywhere.
Yeah, it
Do you
looks
feel like
it.
but the Tigers bench is a bit slim?
The Tigers bench? It's not really. They've got Royce Hunt
That's it.
and Sione Fainu.
I feel
I
like,
Is
think
that the
it's right.
small one? Is that Sione Fainu the small one?
yeah, I think so.
Sienna is a small one.
Is
yes.
the small one? Okay. Yeah. Well,
I feel like it's a bit of a small bench.
it is. 'Cause
And they've
I
got
don't-
Jack Bird
I don't know
there.
who Tristan Hope is.
Some
Yeah,
say
that-
he has hope.
For what?
Well, Benji has hope in him.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh. Or is it Latu Fainu the small one? Who's the
No,
small
Latsafana is the halfback.
And the halfback.
He's the halfback. So Sione Fainu is the forward.
The second row, I felt like he was playing
I
last
just
year.
agreed because I thought like you just move on, but you're stuck on
Yeah.
it.
No. Yeah. Because I've seen Latu Fainu on the thing. Anyway, maybe, but I think it's a better bench than the Knights straight out.
Yeah, but they're one injury away from playing with 3 men on the bench.
Who's this?
Jack Bird.
Tigers. Yeah.
Throw him in there for 10 minutes, he's doing a fucking...
He looked very good in trials.
He did look very slim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
he
was
was
an
very
80-minute playing trials, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah. I thought he'd get the what was it? Centre? He was playing centres.
No,
No, he was
wasn't.
playing second row, I
Oh,
think.
wait,
second
second
row.
row. Yeah, okay. I thought he was going to get that, but I like the forward pack that they've named, man.
Yeah.
I really do. I like the forward
It's
pack they named.
both solid sides.
And I love Alex Twal as lock.
Yeah, he looked good. I think he played lock in the trials and he looked very well.
I think I like him there.
Made a break. Don't say much.
Yeah, you don't. Hopefully, he can add to his try scoring
Do
talent.
we think Coggers, that's his spot?
No.
Or does it get
surely.
changed next week?
That's what happened last year.
And it was for no reason.
Yeah, for
I
no
think that's
reason.
their biggest weak point.
Who would
their
you
half.
play there?
It is definitely the biggest
Yeah.
one.
Who would you play there if you're picking the Knights halfback? Who are you playing?
That's the problem. They don't have anyone.
Well, they do. They've got Jack Cogger. They've got
Will Price,
Will Price, who's 5'8" more. He's a
5'8",
runner. Yeah, I can't believe he's not
Tyson
getting a go.
Gamble.
Tyson Gamble.
Jackson Hastings.
Jackson Hastings. They're the
I want to
three.
play maybe Gamble.
Why not?
I like Cogger with if Sharp's your 5'8", I think Cogger has to be your half.
It's not hard, but they
Yeah.
just keep changing it for the sake of it.
Yeah,
Well, that's
one game goes
Adam
off and
O'Brien's
they
biggest
switch.
problem. Just chopping and changing
Yeah.
in his half.
Well, it's worked for him the past 2 seasons. The Blacks made top 8.
We don't know how.
It's
Literally.
crazy. He just sneaks in.
One
You go, how'd
word.
they get there?
Ponga.
Yeah, I swear. to
True.
God. He always comes back at the back end of the season, just decides to pump everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're also one injury away of being bottom 3.
Yeah.
Literally.
So the sports bet, which we don't condone betting here, but sports bet, it's fun to look at. Just see how close everyone's got it. $1.73 to Knights, $2.12 to the Tigers. So everyone has it pretty tight. Who do you guys have in this game?
I have the Tigers.
Let me see who I've tipped.
Nice.
I'm gonna go off
That's
my
big.
tip. I
I
tip.
have the Tigers. I have the
That's
Tigers
very-
up. I got them to win I want to say it's going to be a low-scoring game. I want to say...
You think low scoring?
I think low scoring.
I think
there's so much attack.
Oh, no,
scoring.
sorry. Not low scoring. I think close.
Close game,
It's going to be
okay.
a close game, not low scoring, sorry.
Yep.
I've got 28 to 20. Tigers.
Okay.
Ali?
I've got Tigers.
Yeah.
I've got Tigers. I've got them winning 24-18.
I got the Knights.
Yeah.
32-28.
Party pooper.
No, it's not bad. 30 to 20. It's actually
Yeah,
that's
no,
a good
I like
game
the
for the
scoreline.
Tigers.
I like the scoreline,
That's not
but-
bad.
God, I want to see the Tigers do it.
Yeah, I want to see
We all
Luai
do, but I
well.
don't see it.
But you know
I
what
like,
it is?
I like the likes of Bradman, Best, Ponga
Yeah, they
over.
They look good. The
They
They have a pretty
good.
undone backline.
Yeah.
Tigers.
With the Hanny, who's a friend of ours, massive Tigers fan.
Friend of
He's
ours.
been talking a lot.
He has
Yeah.
been.
So, like, there's a part of me that want to see him get thumped, but
That is the biggest voice in the back of my head is Henny thinking he's going to go 9 straight off the cusp. And that's why I want him to lose round 1.
Yeah. Oh my god.
anyway, so we've got Tigers,
Yep.
Knights, and then we move on to Dolphins v. the Rabbitohs. You got Uncle Wayne going back home. He just left there. He's gone back. It's literally in Combank Stadium, which is in Sydney for some reason. Why?
Oh, they
why?
moved it from Suncorp to Combank this week.
But
Why
to
is that?
Sydney.
Yeah, they moved it today.
Oh, is it because of the storm?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So it's a Dolphins home game, but it's going to be played in Sydney.
Yeah.
So Uncle Wayne doesn't go back to Redcliffe, but they come to him. All right. You got 1 through 17 Dolphins. You got the Hammer, Jermaine Asako, Jake Averillo, Herbie Farnworth, and Junior Tupou making up the back line. You got
Solid back.
Cody Nikarima and Isaiah Katoa in the halves. With Daniel Saifidi making his debut for the club, Jerry Marshall King and Felice Kafusi, who's still going strong, making up the forward line. And then Finifu Yaki, a lot of people didn't think would start. He got the nod. Max Plath, the other second rower, and Tom Gilbert in at lock. Tom Gilbert also captains
Max
the
Plath's
team.
second roll.
Max Plath in the second row. Right. Tom Gilbert captains the team. He's finally back from injury, so God, he's been riddled with injuries. I just want to see him have a solid season because he's a good player, Tom Gilbert. Yeah. You got Kurt Donahue, Connolly Lomalemu, and Mark Nichols and Ray Stowe making up the bench. And then you move to the Rabbitohs. You got Jai Gray, who's in for the injured. Latrell injured, yeah? Yeah, that's right.
Hamstring.
And they don't know how long it's going to be. Isaiah
They've been
Tass.
8 weeks.
Is it 8 weeks?
8 to 10 weeks.
Wow. Okay. Isaiah Tass on the wing. Jack Wyden, Campbell Graham, and Tyron Munro in the make up the back line. You got Cody Walker in the 5'8" position with Jamie Humphries.
Yes, that's what we want to see.
Getting the nod
That's you need to.
in the halfback position. And then you got Sean Kepi, Pete Matazoulis, David Moali making up the forward line. Kellen Kalomatangi, Jai Arrow, and Lachlan Hubner in the lock
What was
position
that?
making
What
up
was
the
that?
back row. Cuz Talis Duncan, leave.
Yeah.
Leave.
Is that what
They
you-
don't love you.
Is that what your beef
They
was?
don't want you. Yeah, good. I want to see the guy play. He's a gun.
Jai Arrow, eh?
Yeah.
I thought he was injured.
No. Well, he's always injured.
Yeah.
He's
He's
always
always
niggling
injured.
something.
Jaden Sullivan gets a nod in the 14th spot with Havili, Duncan, and Totola on the bench.
That's pretty slim too.
Very slim.
Why is Isaiah testing the wing? Who are they missing? Johnston.
They're missing Johnston, right?
Which they need to fucking go in the market for a fucking winger.
No, they don't. You need to play Johnston every opportunity you get
But he's always riddled with injury too.
because he's so close to breaking the record.
Yes, we want to see it.
God,
but
he's so
for the
close.
team, you can't just rely on him anymore.
I know, but God, he's so close.
They haven't re-signed him
Well, you wouldn't.
No,
for next year.
You wouldn't.
no. I hope he finds a club if they don't pick him up because I want to see him break the
It
record.
was good to see Campbell Graham back. Fuck me.
Yeah, wow. It's been a very long time.
It's been a hot minute, bro.
Very long time. All right. The back line of the back line of the Rabbitohs looks very weak.
Very slim.
It does.
Their bench looks very slim.
The props with Sean Kepi and Devin Moali, it's not the quality you need.
Not the worst.
It's
for
not the
Pat.
worst, but you need a better full pack. You really do. Like,
Uncle Wayne has been handed a fucking lemon. Let's
he
be
has.
fair.
He really has.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn this into gold.
Yeah, literally. It's impossible.
It's going to be rough now.
Bostock's injured.
Yeah.
Bostock is injured,
Yeah,
yes.
he's out for 2 games.
But
Yeah.
besides him, like, that back line is pretty stacked.
Yeah, and that's why Junior Tupou gets a run. No, the back line is fantastic.
Stacked.
Dolphins
And if
look good.
Isaiah Katoa again can keep developing the way he's been developing over the past
Oh,
couple
he'll
of
be a
years,
solid number 7.
well, all right, who do we have in this game?
Dolphins look reliable.
Dolphins are the safer pick here.
They're not the star-studded team,
Yeah.
but they just look reliable.
I think I had him for the spoon, but I also have him winning this game.
I've got them winning this game.
True. I got the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
margins.
I've got a margin for this game.
Pick one.
1 to 12.
Good. 6-point difference.
Nah, I'll say it's like a 24-12.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I see it. It's just,
Like it's a dead rubber.
it is. It's like both these teams aren't making the 8.
Yeah,
It's just round one. They have to play someone.
yeah, true.
They're playing each
They
other.
got to turn up.
Yeah. But let's talk about Jamie Humphries. They signed Lewis Dodd, the Rabbitohs, on $700K a year.
I think 800.
No, there you go. It's big
Big
papers,
money.
whatever it is.
Big
Big
money.
papers. Instead, they've got this gun from Manly. I've
Look
heard about it
very
for a
solid
very
in the
long
Charity
time. It
Shield.
looks so good.
A
Bring
very
them
good
back.
hooker too.
Yeah.
Bring them back
very
in by
good.
himself, first of all.
And he got the nod. He's starting in the halfback
But
position.
no, Dodd is suspended
No, is
he? No.
Yep. for 1 game.
Are you sure? Oh yeah, he's not on the reserves. But
But when he comes back, doesn't he take
No.
Sullivan's spot? 14.
no,
No, why would
no.
you do
Dodd's
that?
just a halfback.
Yeah.
What's Sullivan?
Sullivan he's a runner.
He's a track
Sullivan's
star.
a runner.
He portrays himself as one.
I know you hate him, but come
I
on.
don't hate him.
The guy's a runner.
He,
Do we think Sullivan's only there because Schuster's not ready?
Yes.
no, sure. Well, Schuster's got big problems.
Why?
Apparently, he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to play NRL anymore.
Who told you that, hey?
No, I read it on an article. I don't know if it's true. I don't know how true it is. To be
Yeah.
fair, I don't want to put it out there like it's true. But
I don't know, but maybe. I think when Schuster's ready, that's his spot.
Yeah.
you would throw him in there
Why
But
does Sullivan look so small when he's got the ball?
because he is. He's small.
He's actually
Sullivan-
very
yeah,
small.
Sullivan's-
I thought Mani was small, bro. He looks smaller than Mani.
how tall is he? God, he's 174 centimeters.
Wow, that's literally
Yeah,
my
that's
height.
like 8 centimeters
Is
taller
that-
than me.
Is that my height?
Yeah.
No, you're a bit taller than that, I think.
184?
You're not 184, cuz. Relax.
An 84.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, he's pretty small for a footy player, but again, this is probably the least exciting game of the round, and we all
Besides
have
the Roosters,
we all have Dolphins.
Yeah.
At least Broncos, like you get
You'll
to
get a
see,
score from them.
Yeah, but you're gonna see a team who's gonna make the 8, and they're gonna show you what they can do.
True.
Where these two, like, I give them no hope. Let's move on to the game of the round. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, this is...
Dragons v Bulldogs in the best stadium in Australia. I don't care what anyone says. Jubilee Stadium
Yeah.
in Cogra.
What a state.
Team list 1 through 17. We'll go through the Dragons first. Clint Gutherson. Clint.
Daddy Gutho.
Oh, his full name is Clinton.
Obviously, Clinton.
Nice.
It's not just
Clinton
Clint. What do you think
Gutherson.
is Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
Smaller.
Excuse me. Clint Gutherson captains the team. His debut for him at fullback. You got Matthew Fairnay.
That's a fucking spanner in the works.
I'm
isn't it?
disappointed.
I've
We'll talk
never
about it.
seen
We'll
that.
talk about it. Matthew Fairnay, Moses Sawley, Valentine Holmes, and Christian Torpeloto make up the back line. Kyle Flanagan and Lachlan Innes in the halves. What a pairing. Toby Couchman, Damien Cook, and Emre Gula make up the front row, and Luciano Leilua, Jaden Sewer, and Jack DeVella make up the back row. You got Jacob Little, Ryan Couchman, Raymond Fatala Mariner, and Hamish Stewart.
Wow.
Anyone with the first name Hamish? Like a serial killer, right? They make up the bench, and then you got Connor Tracy, superstar Blake Wilson, wow, Bronson Sherry, oh my god, Stephen Crichton, Marcelo
That's
Montoya.
like glazing, yeah. Marcelo Montoya, you love it. You love to see
All around me.
it. You love to see it. Who's his centre?
Star team.
I don't know.
Who's his centre before? Stephen Crichton.
No,
yeah,
it's probably-
Stephen Crichton, yeah.
Is it going to be
Right,
Stephen Crichton?
Crichton.
Yeah.
No, is that what he said before him? I didn't know.
Yeah, but this doesn't say shit.
Yeah, no, I didn't know
yeah.
who you were talking.
They make up the back line. You got Matt Burton, Toby Sexton in the halves, Max King, Reid Marnie, and Sam Hughes in the front line, and then Vila Mikikau, Jacob Preston, Kurt Mann make
That
up the
sounds
back row.
hot.
Bailey Hayward, Tupanua, Harry Hayes, and Jermaine Salmon make up the
Salmon.
bench.
What a shit bench.
Salmon.
I can't believe Jermaine Salmon got in over Curtis Moran. That just burns my soul.
Yeah, how
it's
the
not-
fuck did that happen?
No, it's going to change. It's going to change.
Surely, please.
No, I'm not watching the game.
That's
change.
fucked.
well, the last time.
Man,
Sorry, guys.
Tom
That's gonna
Malone didn't get a
change.
fucking run, are
The
they?
la-
Curtis
yeah,
Moran-
well, he said it. I should
Curtis
listen.
Moran will come in, and Harry Hayes will come out for Suluka Fafita.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Actually, you know what? No, I reckon just Curtis Moran comes in. Who's
I
the
just
forward
want.
pack?
I just want Jermaine Salmon out.
Dragons have a big forward pack?
Dragons, yeah, they got.
Who?
Fucking, Toby Couchman isn't the biggest prop, but Emery Gould's a big boy,
No, then Suluka Fafita is not coming in. They're not. it's
and
not that
Hamish
big.
Stewart's big as well.
No, it's not that big. I reckon, we're just going to see Curtis Moran come in for Salmon.
I hope that
Have
happens.
to be.
He's got that mongrel.
I hope that happens. Now let's talk about the biggest takeaway from this. The Tuesday, I think everyone went to this team, especially if they play Super Coach, just to see who the Dragons named at the wing. They've,
Well, at least it wasn't Sloan.
they've named Finney.
Yeah. How do you feel about that one?
Me, I think he's got maybe that head knock fucked him.
What's his
Because
name?
that's the only reason. Sione.
Sione
Finau.
Finau.
Yeah,
Finau.
for now, yeah.
I think you're right.
But it's only 11
Because
days
he's not
stand
even
down.
named on the reserves.
I think that head knock really, like, he's out due to injury.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason. Because Max Figo will not see the light of day if he was there.
Am I selling
Isn't it
him?
Matt Finau?
No.
Am I keeping him in my team?
Yeah, keep him. Because he'll be there.
I've sold him because I don't know, just in case.
He'll be there. He has to be there. Matthew Finney never finishes off the season with us. He'll
That's
start
very
strong
true.
for 1-2 rounds and then he's gone.
That's very true.
Okay.
But yeah, no, big one is Tyrell Sloan didn't get.
Yeah, which is surprising.
Yeah.
Because they were ranting on about it like there's a spot in the team for him. Well, clearly not, motherfuckers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy with that, actually,
from the
to
heart.
be fair.
I like Toby Couchman at prop.
Very happy with that.
I like that because
Very
that
happy with
guy
that.
is a workhorse.
I'm a bit shocked with Hamish Stewart
Yeah.
coming in.
Were you expecting Pacific Tonga? Or
No,
is that
not,
too early
not
for
this
him?
early. Not this early.
That's
I
too
wasn't
early.
expecting him. I was expecting maybe Hame Sele or something else instead of
I was thinking Tom Eisenhuth.
Eisenhuth, even, which
Yeah.
is in the reserves.
He's in the reserves.
But Hamish looks good.
He does. He looks.
It looks like
Can't
a
tell you anyone with the name Ham. How tall is he?
190 something.
No,
I
it
think.
doesn't want to load. No, it doesn't tell me. He was born in the 12th of August 2004.
Yeah, it's only 11. 21.
God damn.
The year of the dogs.
It was the year of the dogs, but God, you want to feel old?
Yeah,
I'm 10 years older than this bloke.
yeah, he's 21.
Oh, wow. Anyway.
But it's good to see like fresh legs go out there. He looked
Yeah.
good in the trials, which we don't base off anything.
Is this game of the
Um,
round automatically?
Hey, surely. Like,
It
it's,
is.
It has
it's
the
so
potential.
big. Like,
And
it's
it's at
such a good
Jubilee, isn't
rivalry.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's already
love
close to
see
our
it.
select.
Such a big rivalry. Who do we have?
I got Dragons, boy, but get out of my face. I've got Bulldogs. Look, I would have said 13 plus if Kiraz was there. But because Montoya's there and I don't really trust him that well, I got 1 to 12 Bulldogs to win. I want to say 20 to 16.
Got Bulldogs 13 plus. 24-10.
I got Dragons by 8.
You want to give a specific scoreline?
24-16.
It's going to be a good game.
That's a fair enough score.
Yeah,
for
it's
all
gonna
of
be a
us.
good game.
13 plus, Ali?
Yeah, but I went 14 points. 24-10.
24-10? You got Burden to kick every goal?
Yeah, because it's gonna be.
Well, the thing is, we have a habit of
oh,
not knowing
yeah.
how to beat you.
Yeah,
but
you-
you have a habit of losing round 1. So it's
yeah,
interesting to
it
see.
is. But you guys haven't beaten us in a very long time.
Yeah. Been
Three
like
seasons?
3 years in.
Yeah, that's a long time, especially where we were. Damn. Oh, where
Yeah,
were
but
you
we
guys
in
as
the-
well?
we
Yeah,
were in the
that's
same
true.
slot, cuz.
That's very true.
Do you see a day where, do you see a world where the Dragons win?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I do.
You guys, I want to say you have a started team, but you guys look like you have a team.
Yeah, like they want to work for each other.
That's
How
what it is.
different do they look from last year?
Yeah, very different.
Very different,
Very
man.
different.
and we have a coach to complement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's the biggest change.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
riding hope on.
He's
right
the
now.
biggest change.
I've got him in the 8 purely off the back of that man.
Yeah. No, and you can get an 8 purely back off him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Did you mention Tupanua?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
Yeah. So he's
Yeah.
in the bench. It was a big injury cloud over his head.
Yeah, him
But
and Curran.
He made it in. Curran's out.
Curran's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't make it.
Curran's out, which is a big out, man.
It is.
'Cause
Very
he does
big out. He's a
lot for
workhorse.
us. Yeah, he does a lot for us.
Yeah,
Big
but
workers.
Tupanua can always fit in that role.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
I
not as
just-
good.
I really don't want to see Salmon in that team.
Yeah, me too.
I hate to say it, man, but what does he do?
Nothing.
Honestly.
No, nothing.
You
What
know,
he does
He's
is
a tackling machine.
what he does is he's Mr. Fix It.
Yeah.
He can play anywhere.
Slap him
Yeah,
in
he
there.
can, and he's a
Literally.
tackling machine.
Yeah.
But we have better players, man,
We
on
do.
the team.
We do. Like,
I'm very, very ecstatic with Kiraz being out because he knows how to fuck us.
he's so good.
He's so strong, bro.
Yeah,
and
he's so good.
we can't have him out there.
I love Wilson. I think Wilson's just like a weaker version of Kiraz. He
I
has
feel
a
like
very similar style.
we can contain him because he's not budging off players like Kiraz.
Yeah.
Kiraz, if he's there, he's just throwing off blokes left,
Yeah,
right,
he's
and
a
centre, and he's
tackle busting
dragging full
machine.
to the fucking trial line like
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah. But no, it's going to be an exciting game. Very exciting game. It's already sold out. Crazy. All right. It was sold out actually a couple of weeks ago. As soon as the tickets
No,
went
there
up.
was a bit left. I
And then
think.
they released some after, and
Yeah.
then they went straight away. Move on to Manly playing against.
This looks like a
I don't
wonderful
this.
game.
Manly v the Cowboys at 4 Points Park in Brookvale. This looks like a juicy game.
A juicy.
Juicy game, right? Tom Travojevic, Jason Saab, Kula and Garrick with Leo Hapawadi making up the back line. Luke Brooks and Daddy Cherry Evans in the halves. And you got Paseka, Just Tavanga.
Okay.
And yeah, and Takeaho in the props.
Wow.
Yes, he gets
That's a big one.
He gets a
well,
start.
that's because of who's out?
I can't remember. The other.
Matt Lodges is not there.
No, not Matt Lodge.
Oh, he was never starting.
I forgot who.
Paseka.
No, Pexeca's the other prop. It's the other guy. But anyway, so yeah, Takeaho gets a start for the Raiders and for the Seagulls in his first game. And then you got Ola Kawatu, Ben Travojevic, and Jack Travojevic making up the back row. You got Jake Simpkin, Corey Waddell, Ethan Bullimore, and Sipley. Sipley was the other prop last year.
yes.
Right, they are on the bench, and then you got the Cowboys: Scott Drinkwater, Braden Burns, Jackson Purdue, Valame, and Torlangi make up the back line. Got Tom Dearden and Thomas Duffy makes his NRL debut in the half,
Makes sense.
in the halfback position, yes, and then Jordan McLean, Reece Robson, and Sam McIntyre in the front row, with John Bateman making his debut for the team. Jeremiah Nanai and Ruben Cotter making up the back row. Carl Lawton, Harrison Edwards, Griffin Neem, and Cohen Hess making the bench. That is a massive bench.
It is. That's a heavy
bench.
bench.
That is
Probably the
heavy.
heaviest bench we've named so
Yeah,
far.
Yeah.
heavy bench for the Cowboys. This looks like it's going to be unbelievable.
This looks like a semi-final game.
It does. It looks like this game is going to show us a lot about the Cowboys this year.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Depends what Tom Duffy comes in.
He's looked good, but again, he's a rookie halfback.
Throwing him into the deep.
Into the deep end, he's
Literally.
making his debut against a top 4 team.
Arguably.
Arguably.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's going to be good to see where the Cowboys are at. Like, if they lose a tight one, I'll go, okay, that's all good. But if they get thumped,
Yeah. Then,
you're
You-
pretty much
you need to
hovering
give
the
him-
line over him.
Yeah, but you need to give him time for
Of
that
course.
halfback to work.
Yeah, of course, to blood him. But it's going to say a lot. I think Manly are top 4 contenders this year,
I see.
especially with Tom Travojevic staying injury-free. Who do we have in this game?
Manly all day. I've got him actually pumping him.
Yeah?
Yeah. Big score. I got 32-14.
Well, I've got Manly, but I've got them by like 4.
No,
Yeah,
this
I've got
is
a
a
close
game the
game.
Cowboys.
I know, but that's why I want to see the Cowboys, and I have the Cowboys making the 8 this year. So if they are going to make the 8, this is a game that they're going to compete in. I don't think they'll win it, but I think they'll
you got to
compete.
show yourself in these.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I've got Manly by 4 to 6 as well.
Yeah.
Just a tight one.
We all have Manly. I think Manly are shoo-ins this game. Even the sports bet, they're $1.50. Short favourites, but I think it's going to be fun.
I'm excited for Hopewadi, man. He had a good first year.
Yeah.
Great first year.
And this year, man, with Garrick, for some reason, they don't want to put Garrick in the wing.
Yeah, that annoys me.
I don't know what that's about.
I feel like
but
Hopewadi can play centres easily.
Hopewadi, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's
He-
not small.
Bro, and the guy's strong.
He
Yeah.
can pass. He can,
Yeah,
get
he
the
can
ball
do
out.
everything.
But I think they get more out of Garrick. Yeah, as centers, I feel like they get more out of Garrick. And he's just a more experienced player. And so long as you have someone as quick as Hopewadi, then you got nothing to worry about with Garrick there. And
You might be onto something, but I feel like Garrick will never pass.
Nah.
So
That's why you
whoever
need him
his
on the
wing
wing.
is dead.
That's why you need him on the wing.
I feel like he does pass.
No,
He's
he
a
doesn't
mad
pass.
support player, but you
He
need him on
didn't
the
pass
wing.
once last year. In centres, it was the worst. He killed Hopewadi towards the end of the year.
So would you say to sell Hopewadi?
Maybe.
I don't know. Hopewadi's good.
Yeah.
He's good. I reckon just
I'm
watch
selling
it.
him.
You got 3 rounds to trade in and trade out.
Yeah.
Players don't change prices.
I'm excited to see Luke Brooks in his second season there.
I agreed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Said
I'll
no
see
one
how
ever.
No, I am.
when
I
he was
see
at
how
the
he
Tigers,
goes.
said no one ever by now.
Who's excited for Luke
Well,
Brooks?
because he played finals for the first time in his
I
career
don't
last year.
think he lived up to his expectations last year.
Well, he made the 8.
He made that. I bet to
He
him.
I think
didn't
he-
make nothing.
He had
Turbo made that.
okay, but he had
They had-
Cherry
they had
Evans
glimpses,
made
but-
that.
he had a very good start to the season.
Yeah.
Good
last
start
year.
by
And a good
you mean
end.
4 rounds.
And a good end.
Good start.
And after he just plateaued for the rest of the season.
No, he had a good end to
He
it.
done his job.
He done his job.
Did he ever look bad?
Did he ever look too good?
Did he ever look bad?
Did he ever look like he left Tigers?
Yes, he
Yes.
did. Of
Yeah.
course he did.
I don't think. I feel like he
No,
played the
cuz.
same.
Yes, he
No,
definitely-
no,
Except
no.
he's got the insurance of Sherry Evans and Turbo to back him.
Nah, he looked good. You're being very harsh.
Can I say something about Turbo?
You can say whatever you want.
It's a bit of a hot take.
Go.
I feel like Turbo,
Yeah.
with no injuries,
Yeah.
is the greatest fullback
I
ever.
completely agree. Ah!
Is the greatest fullback ever. And I'm going to say after Billy Slater, because their era was so different. I want to sort of separate them, but I can't. But I'm going to say it clearly.
You're saying ever.
I'm going to say ever.
Say this era.
With this era.
Not Billy Slater.
Well, what's this era?
Not Billy Slater.
Without Billy Slater in it?
Not Billy
The
Slater.
era
With
after
Billy
Billy
Slater
Slater.
in it, Turbo is the greatest fullback ever. Bar the injuries.
No, cuz. Imagine Billy Slater, prime Billy Slater
Yep.
playing
And peak Turbo.
in the 6 again era.
I
That's
don't, I don't see him doing as well
Are you,
as Turbo.
are you serious?
Turbo's size,
Tiring,
he's
cuz
way bigger than Billy Slater.
tiring middles,
He's way bigger than Billy Slater.
tiring middles, Slater through the middle.
Yeah. No, I don't see him as good. Because Turbo can kick, he can play in the halves, he can roam, he can do it all.
Slater could kick.
Billy Slater couldn't kick.
Could get Wallah, he could.
Billy Slater
You
wasn't relied on
forgot,
as
cuz.
a kicker.
You've
though.
got bias. You got recency bias. You really do. Billy Slater could kick.
I've got
Billy Slater done
that's-
everything.
That's my opinion.
Billy Slater dominated Origin, dominated Grand Finals, dominated normal NRL games,
Turbo
dominated
didn't have
international.
the chance.
Because you can't go off what you didn't see.
That's my hot take.
No, that's a
Is
shit
barring
take.
injuries, Turbo is the greatest fullback.
Comment
Could
section
have
below.
been.
Do you agree with him? I think.
Mo,
he's
what do you
completely wrong.
think?
I think sometimes people should keep their hot takes.
Yeah,
to
I
themselves.
agree.
Am I far off?
Yes, you are very far
I don't
off.
think so.
In the 6 again era,
What?
you're
I-
taking Slater over fucking.
in this in the I'll tell you why. What we see Turbo do is just it's actually like it's unthinkable. What
Yeah,
we've seen him
but
do.
think of
Slater.
throwing Turbo. Throw Turbo.
Slater, we haven't seen Slater score 4 tries a game like it's nothing.
What the fuck?
The way Turbo has,
Yes, you have.
and we haven't seen.
Gus Slater on his debut for Queensland chips it over Minicello, prime Minicello like
Turbo,
it's nothing.
slot Turbo in that Queensland team. Slot him in there. Just
Slot
think about
Turbo in Billy Slater's era with the fucking big boppers at the front.
it. Turbo can do it.
No.
No 6
Turbo can
again.
definitely do it.
Turbo
The size of
took
him.
another level, took a step up. The 6 again era. The first year 6 again came around, Turbo was the best fullback in the world.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
when the 6 again started again.
Yes.
It started.
Yes,
If Billy Slater was in his prime playing in that era, wow.
Yeah.
better than Turbo.
Yeah.
Yes, cuz.
easily.
You
I
can't
don't
even-
think so.
No,
I think
he's
he'd turn up
100%.
another level, brother.
I don't-
Can't-
100%.
It's slippery through the middle. You think Turbo's slippery? This bloke can fucking maneuver.
Because the way I look at it is, look how much we've seen of Turbo, and that's years of injuries. So we're seeing him play like this, carrying these injuries, not a fully fit Turbo.
Look, maybe a fully fit Turbo, we could have rated him, but we can't. Like Ali
What
said,
do
we
you
can't
rated
rate
him?
like we could have rated him better than Slater.
Yes, okay.
But you can't right now. You can't rate of what you haven't seen. Like Ali
Is he
said.
top 3?
Ever?
Yeah, yeah.
Ever, Ali?
No.
You can
Too
argue.
many injuries.
You
Nothing.
can argue it.
Which fullback comes close to his 2021 season?
Season wise,
So,
Season wise,
that's the second greatest season I've ever seen from a player.
after Jared Hayne.
Ben Barber.
After Ben Barber.
I forgot about that.
Jared Haynes third.
Ben Barber, yeah.
Yeah,
After
but you
Ben
can't rate him
Barber.
off one season. That's the thing. Collectively, as a fullback, Billy Slater has it all day.
I've got him collectively right now better than Billy Slater,
No, there's no
but
way.
he's not
That's
better because of Billy
recency
Slater's
bias.
resume.
We're taking applications for a third. If you want to put your name down, just leave it
Hold
on.
my shirts back.
No, you can stay. Anyway, so we've all got Manly, differing storylines. You think it's going to be a hammering? I think it's going to be tight
I think
between
it's
Manly and the
hammering.
Cowboys. So does Moe. We move on to the final game of the round. You got the Melbourne Storm
That's
v the
hot.
Parramatta Eels. Brand new looking Eels. A lot of players in. Brand new coach. He's going up against his old mentor in Craig Bellamy. Talking about Jason Rolls here. Let's go through the Storm's lineup. You got Ryan Pappenhausen, Will Warbrick, Jack Howarth, Nick Meaney, and Xavier Coates in the back line. Cam Munster and Jerome Hughes. Well, that was way harder than what it should have been. In the halves, you got Stefano Itakamanu making his debut for the Storm, and you got Harry Grant, Josh King making up the forwards, the front line. Sean Bloor, Alyssa Katoa, and Trent Liero make up the back row. And then Tyron Richard, Mr. Fix-It, right in that 14 with Alec McDonald, Tui Kamikamitha, and Lazarus Valepu in making up the bench. And then you got for the Eels, Isaiah Yongi, Sean Russell, Will Penasini, Zach Lomax, and Jack Tungo making up the back line. Dylan Brown and Ronald Volkman, sorry.
He's injured. Moses injured.
Moses injured.
When? Hell?
Yeah,
Where?
he got injured.
Yeah, injured indefinitely.
Yeah, they don't know how long.
What happened?
No one knows. They just literally came out when the news when team news dropped. That's when they dropped the news that he was
What
injured.
the hell?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Hard.
So yeah, they're in the halves. Joe Fahengawi, Junior Paulo, and Brendan Hands make up the front row with Jack Williams, Kelma Tuolangi, and Jermaine Hobgood, who's back from his ACL injury, making up the back row. Riley Smith, Matt Dury, and Ryan Madison. Charlie Geimer make up the bench.
Charlie Geimer made his
A
making his
lot of
debut?
people thought he was going to make it in, and he did.
Nice.
Yeah, he did.
Big raps.
Big thing is, like,
Massive news.
huge.
You didn't hear
Right
me?
after
I
he just
mentioned that before. You
resigned.
didn't hear?
Huge.
He
right?
just resigned.
Yeah, I know.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
5 years.
literally.
Scum.
5 years, his biggest contract ever.
God, I was hoping the Bulldogs.
Takes him
would
to the
sign.
end of 2029. He's already 31. 5-year contract.
Oh, seriously? Yeah, that's.
I can't believe he's injured.
Yeah, he's injured, and it's indefinitely. We don't know how long. It could be a week, could be a month, could be 2
I
months.
can't wait to verse him.
Yeah.
I'm
I've been
hoping
so
he's
excited.
out long enough for Zach Lomax to get the fucking wooden spoon. That's what I'm hoping.
So no, Ronald Volkman is in, who played trials, looked good, but it's huge. It's huge news.
He
that,
looked very good in the
that,
trial.
that thing is out.
Who? Yeah, Moses.
Moses.
Yeah, that's fucking a big blow. I was hoping for it. No, I never hope.
No, you
anything
never-
bad's
you
happening.
never hope for
Like,
injuries.
hopefully he's all right. Hopefully he's just taking some time away from the game. He thinks there's a clear.
For a
He'll come
year.
back. He'll come back later and be like, "Yeah, I'll win a premiership," which they don't. But
So
hopefully-
where'd you have him in your top 8?
I had him sixth.
You had him 6th. You said this all counts on Moses staying fit.
Literally.
and he already started off the season with a
Literally.
bang.
The
Just
way he's
in
starting,
my-
he's
yeah.
going to be in and out.
I
Well,
was
they
ex-
just dropped to 10th in my books.
Yeah, crazy.
in all honesty, I was very excited to see how this team plays with that back line.
Yeah.
And him controlling that back line.
Agreed.
I'm sort of a bit spewing that he's injured. I wanted to see how they actually play. together.
and for the Storm, Ryan Papenhuyzen had a huge injury cloud over his head. He's playing.
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd risk him when you have the bye next week.
I don't think he's like it was just a little niggling.
Yeah, but
thing.
it's niggling. Like, you don't need to risk it.
You
To
don't.
be fair, Pappenhausen's all his seasons are niggling injuries. So.
True.
It's very true, but I don't know. I don't
Don't
want
the Storms just look so systematic?
Yeah, it is.
They
They
are.
are.
They are.
They
look
are the
so-
most systematic club in
They
the
don't
league.
have stars in their team. Like, I'm talking in their key positions they do. But look at the rest of the team.
Yeah, the rest is nothing.
The rest of the team don't look like starters.
No, not really.
Like, Sean Bloor is a Tigers reject.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? Alyssa Katoa was not wanted by the
Warriors,
Warriors.
yeah. Very
Howarth
good.
doesn't get a start on the Bulldogs.
Who's this?
Howarth.
Yeah, Jack Howarth. How much did he play for us ever?
No. I'm just saying he won't get a start on the Bulldogs.
They won't get a start on many teams.
Didn't he come from us? Or am I
No,
tripping
that's
out?
Meany.
Okay, my bad. Oh yeah, yeah. Is Meany playing? Yeah, he's at centre.
Meany's
Yeah, but Howarth. No, Howarth is a second rower. No one would ever think to play him at centre, and everyone would be thinking he's too small for playing in the second row.
Yeah. Who's the other winger?
Will Warbrick and Xavier Coates.
Who was it last year?
It was
Howard.
Will Warbrick and Xavier Coates.
Yeah, literally.
No, it
When
wasn't.
there was an injury, it was Anderson.
He looked fucking good.
Yeah,
in the team
and
on the
they,
wing.
they just look so
It's whoever.
systematic.
Like, Anderson cannot make first grade for any other team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he will for Melbourne.
Melbourne, he'll be the best winger in the
And
world.
there's a gun.
Yeah, he is.
Well,
In
he should
Melbourne.
be a gun, but
Yeah.
they made him into
When I looked at this game before the team list dropped, I was very excited for it. It was very hard to tip. Like, of course, Melbourne, you're gonna go with Melbourne, but it was gonna. Like, I was thinking a very close and tight game. What I have now, I know it's one injury, but it's
Yeah.
massive. I think Storm win 13 plus.
Where's the plan? Where they playing
comfortably
at?
in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
a fortress.
This
You don't
sucks
go
for
there.
Dylan Brown.
It does, and
He's
Dylan
in
Brown.
his re-signing stage.
Yeah.
If he looks bad in the next few weeks, his leverage just goes
Yeah, well,
Listen,
right
Dylan
now he's
Brown-
been offered 13 million. So if he can't see the team
Literally.
like they want
That's
him
crazy.
for 10 years.
By who?
10 years
Newcastle.
from Knights.
Newcastle, 13 million for 10 years.
10 years.
You are off your heads,
That's
Newcastle.
stupid.
You are off your heads.
to, that's a fucking rough one. Is
Like
he like
off your
26 too?
heads.
So 10 years he'll be
36.
37 because next year starts.
That's true.
He's
That's
not,
crazy.
He's not 26.
He's younger than that.
He's 20. He's turned 24
Four?
this year.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Yeah,
he's
24.
young.
He's
24.
Last time we
Yeah.
saw that was Cherry Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tamalola.
Tamalola.
Both 10 years.
Tamalolo.
Didn't
Yeah.
work out with Tamalola, but Cherry Evans with a master stroke. But do not compare Dylan Brown to Cherry Evans.
No, you can't.
No, well, no one is. But
Yeah.
if we see Dylan Brown the way we think he's going to go now without Moses,
Well, we have
his
seen that.
leverage
We
is
seen that
gonna
last
drop.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
last
Oh,
year.
we
He
we
cannot
saw it.
control the
Yeah,
team.
We did see it.
He cannot control
No,
the
he
team.
can't. He can't. He's more of a freelance player.
100%.
Do
You
whatever
need
he
someone
needs.
they're controlling. Volkman as well. Good player, but nowhere near Moses or nowhere near a controlling half that Dylan Brown needs to thrive.
No.
It's going to be rough.
That sucks for him, man.
I gave my prediction. I said 13 plus Melbourne.
I got 13 plus Melbourne.
13 plus Melbourne.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a whitewash and it's going to be a fantastic way to end the week saying the Parramatta Eels get it. And for you, Zach Lomax.
In the centres. Ugh,
In the centres. It's so stupid.
what a waste of talent.
Stupid. Best winger in the world, centres. Anyway, come on, Riles, man. I have faith in you.
We'll see how it goes.
The Titans have the bye. Probably the only 2 points they're going to get of the year, apart from the other bye.
Until they versus the Roosters.
And yeah, it was going to be a tight game. Right, and that's where we wrap it up. We hope you enjoyed the
God.
episode. Please leave a comment in the comment section below talking about everything we spoke about
That was
today.
rough.
Tell us about the Moses injury. All right, we'd love to hear what everyone thinks. How bad is it going to affect the Parramatta Eels? In the description below, you'll find our socials, TikTok, Instagram. Make sure you're following. Like the video, subscribe, share it around with your friends and family, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Kicked him in the face. Absolutely well played.